I'm in the mood. We're Italian today, and we are going to do a little bit of baking for our creative activity. Okay, so I decided we could make a pizza. Well, let me just stop this music for a moment. Whoop, thank you. Right, we'll carry on with that a bit later. It'll get me in the mood. Right, I've got all my ingredients here. I want you to come on in and have a look what you'll need. So you will need 2 cups of cake flour. That's a cup there. We're going to use 2 of them, which is that much. We're going to have 20 mils of baking powder. We're going to have 3/4 of a cup. That's oil. And then we've got a bit of cayenne pepper and salt for a bit of flavoring. And some boiling water. Okay? So those are the ingredients we're going to use for the crust. And then what I've decided is for the base, you can just get a tin of tomatoes and spread a bit on. But I didn't actually even have a tin of tomatoes. So what I did is I boiled 2 tomatoes and I made my own Italian tomato base, which is fabulous. So I've put a few flavors and herbs and a bit of garlic in there. So that's what I'm going to use for my base, but you can just use a tin of tomatoes. And we've got some grated cheese. I used 2 different colors of cheddar cheese just to make it more fun. And then my family love the meats. So I've fried some bacon and some chicken. So that is what we're going to use as the pizza. Don't worry about learning all of this and remembering how many ingredients I've got and how many things you have to put in and what have you. Don't worry, I'll put up the recipe so it'll be there and I'll send pictures. So just relax, watch me bake, and we're going to have a bit of fun today. Let me put my music back on. Woo! Quickly. Right, so I've got my dry ingredients because we're going to do our crust first. So this isn't your average pizza that you get from your pizza takeaway place. This is a special homemade pizza, and the base is a little bit different. It's not like a normal pizza, it's more sort of crumbly. It's delicious, so it's just something different. Okay, we're not doing the basic Italian pizza. Otherwise you can just go down to your deli or call Mr. Delivery and he'll bring it to you. Oh, I'm loving this music. Right, before you start, the most important thing to do before you touch any ingredients is to, that's it, wash your hands. So I've washed my hands. I'm even going to sanitize because that's what we do 24/7. 24/7 means all the time. So I'm clean and I can start. So what you first do is you add all your dry ingredients. So that's the flour and the baking powder, which I have measured out already in here. Now it's finished. I have to go to the shops. And then we'll go do a good sprucing of salt. So you do about 5 mils. And cayenne pepper, not too much because it's quite spicy. We don't want anyone in tears when it's too hot. Right. And then we stir those around, mix it up a bit. Then we're going to add our wet ingredients. Now, wet ingredients are the oil and the boiling water. Get Mom to help you or Dad because the water's boiling. We don't want anyone burning their hands. So, I'm going to put those in together. And then I'm just going to mix it around and it's going to make a dough. Ooh, you have to put music in the background. Just get you in the mood. Right. I am going to put this into, right, see, it goes into a lovely little, right, and then we can get our hands dirty, which we all love, and it really makes a ball straight away. Look at that, it's fabulous. Okay, so that is really easy. I just mixed very quickly and it goes into a nice, easy ball. Let's tidy up as we go along. And then what I'm going to do, this is where like the imaginary people quickly, whoop, take it away, take it away, take it away, and then you get a pan. Now, your pan can be about 24 to 33 centimeters long, all right, in diameter and length, and then you just grease it. Plop that in, and to be quite honest, we are just going to squish it. So we don't even, this is using our hands, this is real grade R work, it's such fun. So normally you would roll when you do a pizza, but we're just going to squish this into the corners. So, did you know that pizza wasn't actually invented in Italy. It was the Italian people, yes, but they were in America and they created pizza. And in the very, very beginning, when pizza was first created, they used to make square pizzas or rectangular pizzas like this. And only much later did they make them round. So that is why I'm doing the original rectangular pizza. So we are really sticking to the originals. Okay, so what you do, this is such fun. You must do it with your little fingers because it will strengthen them as well. Okay, and we push, 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 push all the way into the corners. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Now you just have to watch me. Once you've done that, okay, and you're happy with that, I'm going to get a fork. Wait. And what you do with the fork is you just go like this, pop, 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 all the way on the base. That helps with the cooking. Okay, and that's your base, ready to be cooked. What we're going to do now is we're going to put it in our oven, which is preheated at 190 degrees, and we're going to cook the base first on its own. It just makes it a bit more crispy and a bit nicer, okay? So we're going to cook that for about 15 minutes or so, just until it's getting a little bit brown. You can have a look and see for yourself. So I'm going to pop that in the oven, put back my music on, make a cup of coffee, and I'll see you a bit later. Voila! Right, as you can see, my pizza base has been in the oven for about 20 minutes or so. I was having a cappuccino, because that's what Italians do, and I got carried away, and I was listening to my music. So it's a little bit crispy, but that's lovely because my daughter loves crispy pizza. Anyway, stop talking, Mrs. Hill. I am taking my tomato base that I made. So what I did was I took 2 tomatoes and I boiled them in water and then peeled their skins off. So they weren't cooked, they were just boiled, so the skins come off easy when you do that. And then what I did was I cut them into little pieces and I added some garlic butter and some lovely herbs, and then Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle means, there you go. Right, so then what we do is we put the tomato base on and we just spread it around. You can put as much as you want. If you like lots of tomato, then you do a few more tomatoes or use the whole tin of tomatoes that you use. Otherwise, just do it how you like it. Now, for the toppings, it's up to you. It's your pizza, it's your creation. So if you only want a margarita, then just put cheese on. If you're a vegetarian, which means you don't like meat, that's right, then you could just put some veggies on, put some mushrooms on. If you like ham and pineapple, that's perfect. It's your creation. So I'm adding a bit of cheese. Right. This is definitely going to be a delicioso. That's an Italian word for delicious. Okay, so we put some tomato, what's that, cheese? Okay, we sprinkled that all over. Right, and then what I've done is I'm going to put, here we go, some chicken. We have a nice peace and quiet again. Oh dear, no we don't. Now I'm now starting to get my music that we dance to in class. Right. Then, right, how gorgeous does that look? So you can put whatever topping you want on, and then it goes back in the oven until the cheese is all melted and delicioso. Okay, so that's for about another 15 minutes if you want. Just watch it and see. And this is going to be your special creation, your special pizza. Okay, I'll show you at the end because I think I might slice some avo and put that on a bit later. But let's put it back in the oven. Get an adult to help you put it in the oven, please, because the ovens are hot. All right, we don't want anyone burning themselves. And then we wait again. I think I'm going to set the table now. I'm ready for lunch. Hi everybody, I'm back again. As you can see, the pizza's now done. Woohoo! We have made our pizza. So it's out the oven, nice and cooked, and I'm just going to dress it, which means put a few little things on top to make it look even better. So I've got some beautiful fresh avo. You, of course, can put anything you want on your pizza because it's your pizza, of course. We like ourselves some avo. There you go. Beautiful. So, I hope you've enjoyed making Italian food with me. We've learned a bit about Italy. We've learned about Italian food. I've given you a few Italian words. And who knows what country we'll go to next? But we've got a few weeks to do around the world and our theme. So I hope you had lots of fun. Enjoy it. I'm about to have my lunch. Take care, great R's. Ciao for now.